everyone, welcome to your new moon Kundalini class. My name is Isabel and we will begin by tuning in today. So close your eyes and begin rubbing your hands together in front of your heart center, taking a few deep breaths here, a few cleansing breaths. You can sigh it out if you need to. And in a moment, we'll tune in with the Adi mantra, Om Namo Gurudev Namo. We chant it 3 times. It translates to, I vow to my highest self, or teacher within. Hands to heart center, big inhale here. And full exhale. We'll inhale to tune in. Om exhale your hands down to your knees. We'll begin with some Sufi grains here. So beginning to make circles around the spine, inhaling as your chest comes forward and exhaling, spine rounds and you move back between the hips. As you feel warm, you can gradually make these circles bigger and bigger. Focusing on our breath here. Full inhales and complete exhales. You can keep your eyes open here if you'd like, or you can close them and begin rolling them inward and upward towards the brow center or the third eye. Slowly begin to make these circles smaller and smaller until you're back once more, the neutral spine. And then as you're ready, we'll begin again other direction. Again, starting small, inhaling as your chest moves around the front, exhaling, spine rounds, moving back between the hips. And on your next exhale, slowly begin to make these circles smaller and smaller once more. And once you're here, we'll move these circles up the spine into our neck. Begin with some neck rolls here. So chin to chest, maybe left ear to left shoulder, moving the head between the shoulders, right ear to right shoulder, and then back where we started. Taking these circles nice and slow. If you need to reset your shoulders, bring your neck to neutral. Reset them down and back. And then move back into your neck rolls here. So warming up the spine, warming up the breath, finding some movement here. Maybe we're finding some movement at the beginning of our day, or maybe you're taking this class at the end of your day. You need to just exhale out the day, reset here, find some peace. On your next exhale, move your neck back to neutral. Pause here a moment, and then begin again, other direction. And maybe you do find a nice stretch. You need to pause and just breathe into the space, breathe into any areas of tension or soreness. And then continue on with your neck rolls. Whatever feels good to you in this moment. Couple more here. And on your next exhale, neck to center, all the breath out. Move the shoulders a bit if you need to. And we're going to take it to standing here, our last few warm-ups. We're going to move into Yogi March here. So hands, Gyan Mudra, which is thumb to pointer finger, making a little okay sign. And you'll start by inhaling one leg up, exhaling that leg down, switching to the other side. Now you can stay here at a nice even pace, or you're welcome to speed up. More of a breath of fire pace. And if you want to challenge your balance, you can try closing your eyes here, again rolling them inward and upward towards the third eye, which will actually help your balance. It's okay if you fall, it's alright if you stumble. This is a really good exercise in coordination and balance. And just finding some movement, moving some energy and some prana through the whole body. Big inhale here, reach up, stretch up. And exhale, flip the arms down. Then we'll move our feet to wider than hips width distance apart. Arms out to a T. Your inhale will be here at T. And your exhale will be opposite hand to opposite foot. Inhaling through center. And then exhaling down to the other side. Again, you're welcome to stay here, this nice easy pace, or you're welcome to speed it up, whatever is most serving to you and your breath in this moment. Our Kriya for the day is going to be the Kriya to open the heart center. It's my favorite Kriya. I love them all. I have many favorites, but this one is a very special place in my heart. Help us to just open this heart center, balancing our energy fields through this heart space, allowing for more loving feelings to flow through us, a sense of calmness, openness, and compassion. On your next inhale, inhale back up to center. And exhale, drop the hands. We'll do one more warm up here. So just moving your feet back to hips width distance apart. We'll move into some spine twist here. So we're gonna inhale, left arm comes back, right arm to chest. And then exhaling, left to chest, right arm back. And a nice easy flow on this one. No need to rush. But do check in with your shoulders. I'll be saying this a lot throughout the Kriya today. Make sure that they are relaxed down and back. You You can always stop what you're doing, reset, check in, and then start again. When working with this heart space, our shoulders have the tendency to move forward and kind of hunch over and protect this heart space, but we want them set back so that we have full access to our heart chakra here. And at any point during this Kriya today, you're more than welcome to sit down and take some breaths, or just sit down and visualize yourself doing the exercises. One of the beautiful things about Kundalini is you can always just visualize yourself doing them. If it's ever too vigorous for you physically or energetically, it's totally okay to just pause, breathe, and be with yourself. Never feel any guilt around that. And on your next exhale, drop the movement, come back to center, maybe sway a bit, and we'll begin our Kriya. So I'll start in standing, so a lot different than the other two I have recorded on here for you so far. Feet comfortable, hips width distance apart, hands to heart center, and if you have breath of fire in your practice, you can go ahead and begin now. Eyes will be closed here, rolled inward and upward towards the third eye. And if you don't have breath of fire in your practice, no worries. Breath of fire is an equal inhale to equal exhale. So if you want to start learning this breath pattern, you can start by just noticing your breath at first. So easy inhale, full exhale, and just noticing your breath pattern. And you can either start to quicken the breath naturally from here, or you can open your mouth and stick your tongue out and pant like a puppy. It will feel weird at first, but I promise you no one's watching you. And once you feel like you have a good handle on that rhythm, close your mouth and continue the breath pattern through your nose. And it does take practice, so don't get discouraged if you don't have it right away. It's hard. It moves a lot of energy, a lot of prana, so be patient. Again, always move in and out of this breath pattern as you need to. If you feel anxious or overwhelmed, just move to long, deep breathing. Breathe here at heart center. And just play with this breath pattern. Even if you do have breath of fire in your practice, it's common to need to move in and out of it as you need to, or if you do feel stressed or anxious. Just try to balance these inhales and exhales. You're halfway there, so I'll let you continue with this breath pattern as you see fit. Sixty seconds left. Big inhale to hold. And exhale. Drop the arms, shake them out if you need to, shake out the legs. We're gonna stay standing here for our next two exercises. So feet, hips width distance apart, comfortable place to be. A little bend in them. That helps you get a more stable core. And we're gonna bring our hands into little fists right here at our waist. And our next motion here is going to be a punching motion. So we'll be using breath of fire here, or you're welcome to slow it down if you need to. And every exhale is going to be a punch out. So Now I want the pull back on the arm to be just as strong as the punch out, so it's like a little piston-like motion, but you're welcome to slow it down to whatever pace your breath needs in this moment. So, hands at your waist, and we will inhale to begin. And your drishti or gaze here is out in front of you as if you're looking towards the horizon. So maybe you see a beach, maybe you see a field or your backyard, whatever it is, just notice without judgment. Maybe there's a storm on your beach, or maybe there are animals, and maybe there's nothing. That's okay too. Just look out ahead of you and keep on breathing. And we want this motion coming from the arms and the shoulders. So make sure that your knees have a little bend in them. You're rooting down into the ground, and the motion's coming from upper body, not full hip swing. We don't want that. We want rooted down, punching here, core is flexed, solar plexus area flexed and strong. Halfway there. Got about 90 seconds left. Again, slow it down if you need to. Or you're welcome to stay at whatever pace you've been working at. Forty-five seconds. Big inhale, pull back your arms and hold. And exhale. Release it all, release the breath, release the hands. And we'll stay standing for our last, for one more exercise here. We're gonna move into some arm swings. So this exercise is probably the hardest pose we'll do today, especially if you have a compromised shoulder structure. So I want you to really listen to your body during this one. We'll be here for shorter than we have any other pose thus far today. So make sure there's nothing behind you, you have some space. And the movement looks like this, inhaling up and exhaling down. That's it. And it looks simple, but it will catch up to you. So if you do have a compromised shoulder structure, I want you to, one, take it slow or bring your circles out wider so it's less of a strain on your shoulder joint itself. So just little inhales and exhales right here. If your shoulders are feeling pretty good today, you want to give it a whirl. You'll stay pretty tight to your body here. Again, inhaling up, exhaling down. So whichever motion you choose today, we'll go ahead and begin here. Now the shoulders, especially more along the shoulder blade, it's the back of this heart chakra, this heart center. And they're really good at storing some pent-up emotions, especially anger. So if you do have any old anger patterns, or maybe you've been feeling frustrated lately, it's possible that you could be feeling some of this starting to release, and it can be a bit uncomfortable. So if you are feeling that, just breathe through it. You can always slow down a little bit, slow your circles. But if this is starting to be painful because your shoulders are maybe too sore or you have an injury, again, smaller circles out here, slower circles, or you can always just completely ditch it and breathe in prayer pose. You're halfway there, so you have 60 seconds left. Seconds. Big inhale, reach up, stretch up. And exhale, flip the arms down. Shake everything out if you'd like to, and I will meet you down on your mat. All right, how's everyone doing? If you need to find a bolster or a blanket to help you sit more comfortably, please do. Set it right under your hips. It'll elevate you a little bit, help you be able to sit more comfortably. We're gonna move into some pumps here. One of my favorite motions to do. Hands in Venus lock. So just link together like this, thumbs touching if you can. And we're gonna do this pumping motion from solar plexus, so right above the umbilicus, up to throat. And as we do this, we want to make sure shoulders are down and back. We're not bringing shoulders with us, it's just the arms moving. And the breath pattern for this pumping motion will be inhale up to throat and exhaling down to solar plexus. Eyes closed, rolled inward and upward towards the third eye on this. And you can join me when you're ready. Again, inhaling as you move your hands up to throat and exhaling as you move down to solar plexus. And if you do like visualizations, I personally love visualizations. When I do this, I imagine that with every exhale, I'm scraping off any gunk sitting in front of my chest or on my body. Maybe that's an emotion, frustration, maybe you have physically some phlegm in your chest or in your lungs. With every exhale, I imagine that I'm scraping this off and I'm exhaling it out, and then with every inhale, it's like I'm bringing in new, clean prana. You've got 1 minute left. Stay steady. Big inhale to hold. And exhale, drop the arms. Shake them out if you need to, move the shoulders. And as you're ready, we're going to move into a little silent meditation here. We're going to use the mantra Sa, Ta, Na, Ma. It's the primal sounds mantra, and it translates to birth, life, death, and rebirth. So it's aligning you to this karmic cycle of life, calling in this force of nature and allowing you to be on path with your journey here on this earth. So without further ado, we're going to bring our hands to about shoulder height here. And as we use this mantra, we're going to switch what finger is touching our thumb. Okay, so we're going to start with the pointer. It's going to be Sa, Ta, Na, Ma. Sa, Ta, Na, Ma. Now we're going to be mentally vibrating this mantra. So with every inhale, I want you to mentally think Sa, Ta, Na, Ma, and then exhale Sa, Ta, Na, Ma. So 1 round per inhale and exhale. You can slow this breath down as slow as you can, or just go with your natural pace. Whatever works best for you. So as you're ready, we'll close our eyes, roll them inward and upward towards the third eye, and begin. And on your next exhale, you can blink your eyes open slowly, hands moving down to your knees. And your left hand will move into Gyan Mudra, so thumb to pointer finger. Your right hand is going to come up to your nose and you're going to block your right nostril. And we're going to move into this cooling breath pattern. So all we're going to do is inhale through the left nostril and exhale through rounded lips. And that's all we're doing here. Eyes can stay closed, rolled inward and upward towards the third eye. You can extend the legs if you need to, or find a more comfortable seat. And then begin the pattern when you're ready. Inhaling through left nostril. And exhaling through rounded lips. On your next exhale, you can move the right hand down. Keep your eyes closed, stay inside. You can grab or put both hands to heart center if you'd like to. And I want you to just breathe here. Your natural rhythm. It's going to take a few minutes and just notice your breath. Check in with your body. Notice any areas of tension, or maybe any areas that feel open now. Any areas that are talking to you, or have something to say. Just listen here. And notice your body with the part of you that is the noticer. So without judgment, without needing to find a reason or a solution, needing to fix anything. Just notice and be with yourself here. your next exhale, or as you're ready, go ahead and blink your eyes open. You can make your way down to seated or to lying on your back for final relaxation here. You're welcome to stay seated as well. Continue meditating as I play the bowls if that is most serving to you. Begin to invite some movement back into your body here. Wiggling your fingers and your toes. Moving your hands around the wrists and the feet around the ankles. Beginning to take some deeper breaths here. And then bring your knees into your chest. Give yourself a little hug and a squeeze. Maybe roll back and forth side to side a bit. Show your low back some love. And we'll rub the palms of our hands together, the soles of our feet together, and the tongue on the roof of our mouths. Wake up all these meridians. Keep taking some deep breaths. And then as you're ready, either rock and roll yourself up to seated, or maybe push yourself over to one side and up. Either way, I'll meet you here